Number 11, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. One of the biggest advertised matches that was on this show. And where do I put it? It is going to be a little bit low on this list, but like I said, I didn't think there were any bad matches. I enjoyed this match. What this match felt like was, man, they felt like they were really laying it in. And if you look at Tiffany's face there with, I think something blood got on her teeth to the point people thought that her teeth were chipped, and she had a knot on her, a big bruised knot on her head. These girls were going at it. They were going ham on each other. So that really help, I think, add a certain level of intensity to this match, just how hard they were really going at it and things like that. So I really enjoyed it from that aspect. And when I look at this match, it's going to be really historically significant in terms of Tiffany Stratton. She got the big win, a big clean win on Charlotte Flair, which to me was one of the great things about Triple H's booking, because like I mentioned in my review, Rhea Ripley, she was at the same age that Tiffany is now, and they had her lose to Charlotte Flair, and then she had to rebuild herself back up 3 years later. And granted, I admit, Rhea Ripley became a much better character, a much better seasoned performer when she did come out the second time to take that title off of Charlotte Flair. But I'm glad that they're not doing this. Shout out to my boy Aaron Riff on NoDQ.com, who has a saying, you gotta strike when the iron is hot. And that's exactly what Triple H and his booking team did with this. They knew that fans are behind Tiffany Stratton, and they realized that, hey, we can use someone like Charlotte Flair's star power to help elevate Tiffany Stratton. And I think that's what really was awesome about this match. I did enjoy this match. Had some of the better crowd heat in terms of fans really being behind Tiffany Stratton and booing Charlotte Flair. There was other parts that they were quiet for this match. So yeah, I think because of that, I gave this match a little bit higher than the first few matches we just talked about. However, this match I do think falls short of the glory compared to other Tiffany Stratton matches. Like, I really enjoyed her NXT matches with Becky Lynch more, and I thought Charlotte had a better match with Rhea Ripley at her previous WrestleMania. So I'm not gonna look at this as either of their best matches, but this match did what it needed to do, which is to legitimize Tiffany Stratton, giving her a 100% clean win over Charlotte Flair, which very few women in the WWE have done. I think only Nikki Cross, Carmella, I believe Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax. Yeah, very few women who have defeated Charlotte Flair clean. So that is a huge nod of approval on what the WWE sees in Tiffany Stratton. So like I said, I don't think it wasn't the greatest match, right? But it wasn't bad either. I thought it was a good, solid match. Let's check the chat here. Make sure where is the... Oh, right, yeah. Gino says, top 10 incoming. Oh, yes, indeed. Get your popcorn ready. Steve-O says, I honestly didn't think it was a bad match. I enjoyed it, but they do seem to legitimately hate each other. Yeah, it came across that way. And that's good, that they were able to put their professionalism aside and work together. Like I said, I thought it added to the match, for sure. You said, and apparently Nia Jax doesn't like Charlotte again either, if you heard the roast. Well, yeah, I've heard some of the leak audio of Paul Heyman's roast. I've read the transcript for Nia Jax and everything. I would like to believe that everyone is just goofing around, and because they knew that cameras weren't on them, they can get more chillax, and hey, maybe they all like just ribbing each other like that behind the scenes, but it's all in good fun, like having that friend where they can say F you for saying that, but they really don't mean it and all that stuff and everything like that. So yeah, hopefully that's what it was.